the bastard.
It was another gorgeous morning when we sat down for breakfast on the 20th of September, overlooking here the Mababe River. Once again, we were entertained by the baboons who were playing on the opposite bank. And then, when breakfast was over, it was time to get into our safari vehicle, this time with our luggage safely stowed above, and head off to the Mababe Depression to spot wildlife. We soon came across a small herd of zebra, but the real highlight was spotting the jackal that was running across the plain behind them. Or I should say through them. During this game drive through the Mababe Depression, we saw a variety of wildlife. Here, a corrie bustard, and then some wildebeest. I'm not sure what these particular eagles were, but we were told certainly they were a species of eagle. And then we saw another cheetah. This was a female cheetah that clearly was calling, assumed for one of its cubs. After a while, I'm sure she must have heard something or detected something, because suddenly she took off. A short while later, we actually saw her meet up with a almost fully grown juvenile cheetah, so all was well. Anyway, then it was time to leave the Mababe Depression, and here we are heading for the gate, but we paused as this herd of elephant crossed the trail. And then we stopped at the Mababe gate in order to go through, Benjamin had to go through the paperwork, and it gave us an opportunity to relax and have a tea break before we would get on our way once more. Having left the Mababe area, we drove on until we reached a large waterhole where there was quite a significant group of elephant. Having stopped to take a number of photographs of the elephant and also some yellow-billed kites that were around, there were in fact a considerable number of yellow-billed kites, we then moved just a short way away to rest under a tree. And immediately above us there was this large eagle owl, which I believe is one of the largest owls in the world. After our lunchtime siesta, we continued on our way, seeing a steenbok and here a dwarf mongoose. And then as the afternoon wore on, we arrived at what would be our final campsite of this safari trip. This is our campsite in the Savuti, where we would spend the next 3 nights with obviously various game drives. Well, it's the Saturday of our second Saturday of our holiday in Botswana, and we're now effectively 2/3 of the way through. We spent the first 3 days at Zakanaka, then the next 3 nights were at Mababe, and now we've come up to Savuti, and we arrived just about 5:30 this afternoon, and just had a nice shower, so feeling reasonably civilised as the sun is setting. So it's shortly going to be time for a drink and our sundowner, and then dinner for the evening. So here's a quick look round our new campsite. That's our tent there with our shower that you can see at the back. I'm just going to walk round. Over there, where the cooking's done and our meals are prepared, and smaller tents for people who look after us, and over here the rest of the camp. Almost as soon as we arrived, we had a cold drink, and while we were sitting there, just out behind where I'm standing now, we saw an elephant walking past, and it seems to have disappeared now, but it clearly shows that there's serious wildlife very close by. So, as always, we were up early and on the trail. This time we found some lion resting under some bushes. In fact, there were 3 lion here, 2 male and a female. And this gave us some good opportunities to take some photographs. I'm very glad I have a long lens. This was a 600mm lens, and I was making full use of it to get close-ups of the eyes of the lion. We left those 3 lions resting in the shade, and we then heard about another pride of lions on a buffalo kill. As you can imagine, we weren't the first to arrive. There were a number of vehicles there with, again, many photographers and viewers taking a look. Here we can see 2 male lion on the carcass. Apparently they killed this lion the night before. A considerable amount of the carcass had already been eaten. Benjamin told us that this particular group of lions was what's called the Savuti marsh pride, made up of around 28 animals. So it is a very large pride. As the light began to fade, we stopped at this waterhole to photograph elephant taking their evening drink. We then saw this little steenbok, lovely little antelope, and then a remarkable sighting. As the light faded, that was an African wildcat. Looks very much like one of our domestic tabby cats. And then, as the sun really did set, we saw these elephants walking back from the waterhole. And it was the close of what had been a wonderful day. And so we started our final full day of game drives. And we opened up here with this beautiful lilac-breasted roller that was pecking around on the ground and picked up a bug. And then we saw this very handsome, or rather beautiful I should say, female leopard prowling around. And as she was there, inside came this black-backed jackal that was running around and giving out warning calls.
Who was coming behind?
Tremendous.
Going ahead, Peter.
The next star attraction was a very regal looking male lion, just lying beside the road, totally on his own, no sign of the rest of his pride. And after we left him, we returned to the site where we had seen the pride of lions, the Savuti marsh pride, with the buffalo kill the day before. And they were still there.
So that's where this rock is called the Bushman Pant Hill or Pant Rock. That's where the Bushman Pants got their own at here, this side. Okay. So I don't know whether you will manage to hike up, or I don't know how many want to do that.
Well, now we're going to go and have a conducted tour of the kitchens and the guys who've been looking after us very, very well during the whole of the trip. This safari holiday had featured 9 days of, in the campsites, 3 at Zakanaka, 3 at Mababe and 3 here at Savuti. And this was our opportunity to meet the team that looked after us and provided some excellent food, including fresh cakes, fresh bread, and wonderful porridge for breakfast.
All the bakings are made. Yeah.
So you make your cakes and that?
Cakes here, roasted chicken was here. Yeah. So first when we come, we just dig a hole like this.
Oh, okay. Spread all the salt.
So this is my table.
This is a larder, is it?
This is where I do all my
the washing.
I've got 20 different types of spices.
Yep.
This is my cutlery box, where all the knives come from.
All your nice spices and everything.
This is where, in this cooler box, this is where I put my veggies.
Right.
Yeah.
So I put ice block. When it's melt, they said take the one from the car to keep the veggies fresh.
Oh, right.
In these 3 tanks, this is where we put our dry goods. Other ones for the cans. This one is for the flowers, and the sugars. This one is for so let's go to the vehicle and see the fridge.
Where the deeper fridge is. That's something.
So, so it's minus 40 fridge. It's running with that 12 volts battery.
Yep.
So when the car is moving, it's charging.
Yeah.
This is where we put all our meat. And when I get down with the ice box, I get one from there. This is 210 liters of water. And we also have 75 liters.
Ah, right.
All right.
Afternoon.
Hello.
That's my office here. Yeah. Wash all the balls and pots over here, spoons. Yep. And then in the morning I wake up on around 4:30 and then make the fire, put the water to wash your face in the basin. Yep. And then for the coffee.
Okay.
For everything that I used to serve you. This is my where I put my glasses, and this is the box that I used to pack up your lunch. And this is where I put all my cutlery. Sorry, my cutlery and some other bowls, pipes. Yeah, these are the storerooms. This is where I put the spoons, bowls, the plates, and here the cups.
It's all very organised, isn't it?
So, this is how simple my office is. This is our coffee shop.
The coffee shop.
Yeah, this is how I wash it when I wash your.
Oh, yeah.
I separate it, then I. Yeah. It's not that complicated.
Well, as they say, all good things must come to an end, and it really had been a great and very enjoyable 10-day safari trip. But now it was time to pack up, have a final breakfast and experience of the campsite before driving up to Kasane, where we would enjoy a cruise on the Chobe River, stay the night in the old house lodge beside that river, and then of course the following day fly back to the UK. But here are a few clips of what we saw during the Chobe River cruise. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If so, do please give it a like, and I would highly recommend taking this experience yourselves. Bye for now.